Oh, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm here. Hi. Hi. Good morning. I say good morning, but it's 3 p.m. here, but I'm so sleepy, but hi. It's just my life, bro. I can sleep until whenever, and I can stay up till whenever, and I can go to bed as early as I want, and I can get up as early as I want, and I will always forever be sleepy. But hi! Hi, I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Heads up, Graham already has a lot to say. He's being very sassy. So we may be getting some very loud meows. He has opinions, and everyone needs to know them. But yeah, we have commission work today. I gotta still set up all of my references for that in a tab so that I can peek them. Drawing a little British boy. Little British boy. Okay. Okay, open browser. I'm gonna pull this one out and down here. And the pose. Open in browser. And open in browser. Okay, I'm gonna set up my canvas before we switch over and do some sketching. Oop, okay. I'm so delighted. One of these references is Soul Eater, and for some reason Soul Eater keeps cropping up just in my orbit again lately, which is an anime that I dearly loved around like middle school and high school, and it still holds up pretty well. Like, there's only a couple of things that kind of like stink in terms of how it's aged, and just like in general, like the vibes, man. Immaculate. Okay, one more reference. You have so many tabs open, it's so confusing. There we go, okay. I'm gonna sneeze. You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that? Okay, whoop. Okay, canvas, change canvas size. Could be making all kinds of funky noises today. Okay, being nosy around Discord real quick. Also gotta have the summary up. So the main reference is this little magician boy. But we're drawing him in sort of like dishevelment. Like, bro has seen some stuff. Bro has like survived like the collapse of like a universe. He's like a little bandaged up, maybe a little psychologically bandaged up too. The stuff I draw. The exact verbiage that the commissioner gave was, but like a more worn out version. AKA, they survived a timeline reset. Modern OCs are so complex, and I love it. We get only the craziest stuff. I'm gonna blame Homestuck and Shonen anime. Everyone has hyper complicated personal work now, and it's delightful, and I'm directly blaming that. Hold on, did I read that bro is missing a leg? Or am I conflating that with some cool art that I saw recently? Bro has a bandaged up leg, not necessarily is an amputee. We're going to heavily reference this pose. And we're dealing with someone who has more of a youthful look. So we got like these slanted shoulders. Like this one's posted up from the cane and this one's more relaxed. And they also have like some contrapposto going on. So we have shoulders going this way, hips going down that way. Love that. Got a cane going on. Just very loosely gesture stuffing. Actually, something I didn't ask, which may have been useful, is how old the commissioner wants this character to be, like, interpreted as. If they're, like, a child, or, like, a teen or a young adult. I'm gonna shoot them a message real quick. Boop. The question has been posed. I will receive an answer when I receive one. Okay, so then the back leg is more load-bearing. So we can have this foot like partially off the ground before we get like a bend going in. Maybe a little thinner here. There we go. These proportions might be a little too adult. I think I might have to pull the lower half of the body in. Will also be clearer when I hear back about that age question. But for now, we will be a little conservative. And this reference has a very obscured arm over here. I think we're gonna go for something a little more showy for the silhouette. Hand in pocket. Maybe this elbow is probably gonna have to be higher. Although, I'm not sure that works with the lowered shoulder. Because once you bend the elbow out, you're also gonna be raising like the whole clavicle. Like, especially if I do that motion IRL. Like, there's definitely a subtle height difference between where my shoulder lines up with. So maybe we'll just let it be like a casual, like, drop. That said, maybe we want the other arm to be shortened up too. Just a little bit. Just because this is also going to be like a rotational wingspan here. Maybe it was more or less good. That may be good. Okay, we can give ourselves some more retail to work with. Gonna have to factor in that big old hat. Then I'm gonna do some squishing here. Just a little bit, just to get the silhouette that we're thinking of a little more dynamic. Okay, we got our little armature in there. And you know bro has a top hat. Real question is, looking up or looking down? When you have a child character, having them looking up is actually a good piece of what goes into, like, posing them as a child. So as much as it would be cool to have them, like, menacing down at us, because this character is meant to be, what's the word? A little bit imposing, most likely. I think leaning into posing them more so for an interpretation of age here might be better. We don't need to go too crazy tall with this top hat. I think having it look a little bigger than it should for this character would be really cute, though. Like, it might be a size or two, just a little too big. You know, little bro makes it work. I think that's another thing here, is that on this reference, the collar of this shirt helps it look like a little too big for him. Which is, I'm realizing that's really cute. And we're definitely going to be taking, like, a cue from that. I also love... This isn't, like, a traditional bow tie, either. It is, like, genuinely just, like, a little ribbon tie, and I'm definitely going to try and, keep that in the design. There's definitely going to be some places where we're going to be straying from the reference, but that's just so endearing. Like, it makes it feel a little more childlike to me. Like, I imagine little bro might not actually know how to tie a proper tie, so we got this instead. Where some of those child proportions come in with the face. Ear's gonna be over here. More birds and DMs. You've sent me more birds. I love birds. I must see the birds. Ew! All right. Let's play a little bird identification game. I'm gonna open this in browser, and then we are going to. I hope you don't mind if I show this art long, but we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play a little bird ID game. Let's see how many of these I can get right. You look like a heron. Mostly fictional birds based on real ones. Gotcha. Okay. You look like a cardinal. This guy is like a finch, but larger. They have like a seed cracking style beak, which is lovely. I imagine that these two are the exact same species, but we have sexual dimorphism going on here. They remind me a little bit of quails, first and foremost. Obviously just based on chicken. Obviously based on... like, there's a little bit of turkey, but there's something else in there. Like, a little bit of a castaway, and I think what's giving me that sense is this ridge. I feel like this guy is intended to be a bird of prey. I think the leg proportions aren't, like, congruent with birds of prey, though. Like, the leg proportions almost make it feel more like a beach-dwelling bird. A corvid. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I could see it. These guys may also be the same species, but with sexual dimorphism, and I'd say they are clearly based on mallards. Another duck variation. All of these birds are male. Oh, no! Actually, come to think of it, these two have very different beaks. So that's fair. These though, in my heart of hearts, this is sexual dimorphism. You're the artist, but death of the author. You're dead now. You're dead to me. These are a couple. These are a heterosexual couple. Deranged sentences. This is like bird of paradise-y. The only bird that I know that has feathers like that are a spatule tail hummingbird, but there's definitely more that have those very cool display tails. I think that beak would be more suited for eating bugs and stuff. Like, this guy is for picking into things like trees, but maybe this is more like a leaf litter and just general bug picker. Whereas this guy, like, gets into, like, little nooks and crannies. Look at the foot structure on this one. This little guy? I would say that's definitely good for gripping. Actually, unless this is meant to be more like a shrike, where it's a very small carnivorous bird. Like, these are actually more so meant for, like, grasping. Like, it catches little mice and stuff. Shrikes are really brutal little birds, man. That's been today's bird review. That's been well, on canvas, I drew a troll boy. It's for a roleplay server. You don't know who that is. You have no idea who that is. They're there for scale. You ran out of space for more birds? Oh darn. You're just gonna have to make a part 2. What a shame. And then you're gonna have to fill a whole nother canvas with cool bird ideas and speculative biology. Oh darn. You gotta now. You gotta. Little stinker. Little stinker coated. Okay, let's do a seam here. Jacket. And I want this coat to also look like it's a little bit too big for them. So we're gonna make sure that there's a couple of ruffles at like the key joints. And we're gonna make sure that the sleeve feels a little bit generous as well. Gonna be a couple of wrinkles in there. The cardinal looking one you call a halberd. Oh, that's delightful. That is delightful. I appreciate a good stupid pun. Is it even a pun, or is it just a congruency in language? I love it. It's delightful. See, I want to get this dude's smile in here really quick. Because I think that's going to set the tone heavily, is getting the crazed smile. I always like to call teeth that are drawn with verticality but no horizontally lines. Like, you know, you could do that, but like just doing it like this, I like to call them train track teeth. Put a little dimple up in here. Now, one of the things about a crazed smile is you don't necessarily want to let the bottom eyelids fold, or else it looks like a genuine smile. Whereas this is like something that their face is like frozen. Because halberds have multiple blades and spikes. Yeah, that's fair. They have an axe, they have a pike, and then they have like, on like the back, on like the opposite end. Oh, no. How should I put? Like, it's still connected to the axe head, and it's a continuation like of the tail of the axe. So I guess that's like almost 3 weapons in one, which is freaking awesome. I think a halberd is actually probably one of my favorite weapons. Let's have Bro making eye contact with the viewer. Okay, we're gonna come back to the rest of this face later, because part of the description mentions some funky eye scarring stuff. So for now, we're leaving it as that. Do a little bump there. You know what? We're pinching this waist in a lot more than it's pinched in on our reference. I know part of that is because we're changing the proportions. We're borrowing a reference from like an adult man. But let's heed that just a little bit more. Put like a little fold up in there too. Okay, and then we're gonna have the little split in the coat here, and then a sort of roundness happening on the perspective, like we're getting a little bit of underneath the cylinder here. A little bit of an overlap of the lapel. I think we could push that a little bit further though. to... Yeah, I think that's good for the lapel there. Okay, a little bit extra for the sleeve. We can think about some of the wrinkles in there really quickly. Just a little bit. I'm gonna decrease the opacity of our undersketch. So let me really quickly read up on the description. Of the cane. Ooh, and we got an answer back on the age. Mid-teens, but still got that child look. Okay, so I'm probably doing decent with the proportions then. Scrolling. Cane. Cane has a purple jewel embedded on the top of it. Okay, so it sounds like I can do almost whatever with the cane. I assume little bro's still gonna be wearing gloves. The use of gloves in character design. I have a love-hate relationship with it because people make such a big deal about what gloves represent. And like, usually they're right. But also, like, it can talk about hiding stuff, but it can also talk about like whether or not they're like a cleanly person. It can break up like the colors of the silhouette when their hands are like crossing similar colors that are elsewhere in the design. Like, it's like a multifaceted thing. And when I see it get boiled down to, this means the character has a secret, I'm like, yes, but no. Go my legion! No! I do not support the shoodles. I am going to step on them until they are just little stains on the floor, and then I'm going to set up a Roomba to vacuum them up. Nasty little things. So mean to them. They have been diegetically assigned as an infestation by chat. According to chat, their populations are out of control. I don't even know if they like reproduce asexually or if they just sort of like spawn, but according to chat, they're a problem. Hi, Rain! Hi, I hope you're having a good day. We're drawing stuff. Also, since I didn't properly say hi, hi, Haunt! Hi! We're drawing Noah. I'm pretty sure you would remember Noah. Actually, I wanna mess with Noah's hair just a little now. You remember? Excellent. Little bro's not doing so hot. Oh, that emote's adorable. Always remember happy day. Fantastic. Okay, I'm definitely taking some creative liberties with the hair here, but I have no continuation for that statement. But, and you're just gonna have to accept it. Ooh. I think the face shape is kind of betraying us here. Like, we need this cheekbone to sort of eke back inwards. Otherwise, like, there's a little bit too much roundness going on there. Might be good. I'm gonna real quickly read up on what bro wants to be happening with the eye scar. Just making it a straight line scar, it has a glowing aura around it. The left side of their face is covered in bandage diagonally, and his right eye has the scar. Okay. So this side we're actually going to be covering up. And this side's going to be scarred. I could do it like a head wrapping, but I think having it more like a gauze might actually be a little better for the design. They did say diagonally. We'll do a little bit of both. We're gonna have a gauze that has a diagonal wrap going across it. Hi, BT. What are you taking notes on over there, huh? Huh? What are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, though. It's good to see you. I'm surprised Graham hasn't been yelling at us, because he was shrieking at me during the pre-stream. It almost makes me worry what he's up to. Just lurking and vibing? Heck, freaking yeah. A little bit of this eyebrow in here. Okay, and then bro wants these scars to be a little vein-like. I'm actually gonna let one of them fall really low on the face so it can kind of look like a little puppet mask or like a piece of cracked porcelain. We're gonna let it continue above this eyebrow too, so we have this like verticality. Ooh, come to think of it, we're almost creating like an X across the face here. I'm gonna try and accentuate that. I'm gonna go back and try and accentuate that a little. So if we do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I think the commissioner will appreciate that. I love when, like, people who I'm, like, acquaintances and friends with commission me, especially so, because you get to pander to someone who you already know. Devious fellow we have here, he's not doing so hot. He has seen better days. He has been through some stuff. I get to know probably a little bit more than you do, unless you aren't moderating on the new story server, are you? I don't think you are. If you were, I would assume you have way more lore than I do, but do not know nothing of anything? Honestly, ideal state of being. You've been gone. Well, it's been really recent. It's been really recently opened, and also I haven't been sticking my nose too much in there yet because, like, I've been a little busy too, but I'm hoping to get my eyeballs on it. Because people seemed really excited to invite me to the story server. And when people are excited about my presence, it makes me happy, it motivates me. Don't stink face at me! How dare you! I'm just a little guy. I see. Suit is kind of torn in some places. The arms, this bandage covering half the right arm, all around the fingers, and all the left arm suit-wise is fine, but has the basic mechanical half of them. Okay. So we're dealing with a mecha hand, I think? Mecha hand? Let's get some metal knuckles in there. Actually, I'm gonna have to zoom in and give this way more TLC than I'm currently paying it. Oh, it's really starting to make bro look a little bit more like a puppet. That is becoming a bit of a vibe. One of my greatest art sins is I always want to reduce how many knuckles are in the hands when I'm drawing them. I always try and reduce them to just a knuckle and then a joint, whereas it's supposed to be a knuckle and 2 joints. I think that is my longest running issue with hands, actually. Segmented limbs, you're beloved. You're so valid. I am going to forcibly prevent myself from reducing the knuckles. I am not allowed. Banned from oversimplifying. The hand feels too big. I probably did it like that because we were meant to be working with an oversized sleeve, and then I compensated for the sleeve side. I think shrinking it will help return us to the sense that this is, like, not quite a young adult. This is just a boy. You are just a boy. Yeah. Complexity, ooh. No, don't make me draw the correct amount of fingers and knuckles. No. I want everyone to have 3 fingers and two hinges. Oh no. Okay. If I'm a little more animated than usual today, I have the house to myself, which means that I don't have to worry about making noise while I have other people working from home. So today you get to enjoy the full breadth of my inane audio. I could scream, and the only people who might hear are the neighbors. Unfiltered ramblings. I'm uncontained. Ooh, I'm uncontained. I want to have a little more of a point in here, and then we'll probably show a button. Boop. Okay, we only need a little peek of the gemstone that's on the top of this cane to really pull this off, I think. Because everything else here can be, like, covered by the hand. I'm gonna get a little cheatsy. We're gonna use the line tool here. Because, F ya chicken strips, I do what I want. Every day I miss Vine just a little bit more. Okay, that's not quite right. Do it from here? Dubious little otter getting up to mischief. Yeah! I love being deranged. I love making no sense. I'm gonna give it a little rubber grippy at the bottom. Like, people tend to draw canes as, like, just solid wood, but you need that little grippy at the bottom. Otherwise, what's even the point? You're just walking around to hear the click-clack? What else? What else? It's kind of just finishing up. Like, we have to do some tears and stuff in the suit. So we're gonna be messing some of this up, which is a shame. Which is a shame as someone who genuinely enjoys menswear. Oof. But it's part of the character. Doing it for the art. Put a hole in the hat. Like bro got shot at with like a sawed off or something. Oh, that's fun. Drip got damaged. You hate to see it. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Okay, and then I think bro was talking about bandaging a leg. Ooh, homie also wanted an alt without the bandages on one side of the face. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I was looking for details on the legs in this description, and I'm in the wrong area now. Okay. Legs. Legs. I'm so good at skimming. This is a lie. Okay. One leg with, like, the pant leg, like, ripped up, and then we got some bandages going on. Okay. Okay. I think we'll do the farther leg as the one that's, like, a little torn away. Okay. I can erase this just for clarity's sake. Show a little bit of the inside there. Can even have a little peek of the pocket. Now, here's something. Shoe size is also a big indication of age in characters. And I think this is where we're going to get into him being a little more of a teen, is letting him have that shoe size. Like, maybe bro is just hitting like a growth spurt. I should look up a good reference for proper gentleman loafers. I should do that. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. Okay, images. the ones that I'm thinking of are like dual toned, and these are all showing me monotoned shoes. Like, it should work, but I'll be taking a creative liberty. Graham status. Is he awake? He's somewhere off in the house. He was telling me off earlier while I was in pre-stream. But I think he wore himself out telling me what for. So he's somewhere. I expect him to arrive maybe within the half hour to tell me his woes once more. Okay, shoe reference. I have a love-hate relationship with drawing shoes. All this talk about gecko cats gives you a good idea for a new creatures. New creatures. I love new creatures. New creature feature. Freak of the week. Yes, please. God, gecko cat. That does have legs. There's one artist, and I'm not remembering what their internet handle is, but they draw a leopard gecko dragon, like a little itty bitty leopard gecko dragon that's about the size of like a bearded dragon or a cat. Like, adorable stuff. That's always where my mind goes when we start talking about, quote-unquote, gecko cats. Okay. Let's give this a very proper shape in the shoe here. And like this is part we can color differently. We have a big lace hole and then two smaller ones. And it looks like a lot of emphasis is put on having them horizontal, and then they can have a diagonal underneath. Yeah. Gosh, that might be the best menswear loafer I've ever drawn. The power of references, bro. Okay, and then here, I'm actually probably gonna have to show more of the leg over here before it goes back. This is where we get to see the torn off leg. The power of images on the web! Yeah! Why hasn't bro just gotten a new suit? Why hasn't homie just gotten a new suit? That's the question. Oh! Graham! I think the challenge of designing fantasy animals is balancing the fantasy aspects with the mundane. I love it when creatures are fantastical, but then they just have like one or two things that are aggressively mundane. Oh, he went Newming. I think we have a hyper boy. I think we have a hyper boy on our hands today. Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear? Y'all hear the paws go pamper or scamper? Oh, snack. He'll be back. We have not seen the last of this little speed demon. Okay, yeah, it looks like the toe of the shoe does end up closer to, like, the left of this one. Okay, so let's put the main gesture of the shoe in. And we'll put a little hint of the ankle in there. Oh! Okay, you have to have heard that too, then. I love cats. Kinda need mundane animals at one point, unless you're going for really high fantasy. He's moving. Yes. It's the hyperest of boys. I'm hearing more very excited noises out there. Okay, I think I need to pull the toes out this way a little. Copious amounts of movement are happening right now. Well, he's not in the vicinity this very moment, so hopefully he's not destroying anything elsewhere in the house. Practicing his wave dash platform landing. SOS, my cat is a speedrunner. What would you do if you saw your cat performing a backwards long jump? Okay, I think I know what's a little weird right now, is that I'm not getting that pinch. Where, like, the top of the foot goes down. I think that's kind of what we're missing there. Do the same thing with the laces. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I think we need to angle this other foot downwards a little bit just to accentuate the fact that he's not putting weight on it. And that all the weight is going onto the other one. Cat railgun. What could you do at that point? Exactly. No one would ever believe you. It would be over. And the cat's gonna do a TKO on you, and you're gonna be laying there unconscious in your house, and no one will ever find your body. What do I want? This is probably too much of a rotation. Just undo that a little. But we'll point the toe up more. So we know it's like just a little toe touch. I think that works. Okay, and then the hand over here. Actually, if any of them's gloved, it's probably this one. Come to think of it, gloves would actually be a really appropriate use in this character of, ooh, they're hiding something. Because the trope of a character taking gloves off to reveal that they have, like, cybernetic parts. Come on, come on. Everyone's in for that, right? That is like a classique. Yarg. Why is there a pirate in my chat? Are y'all swashbuckling back there? Are y'all keel hauling back there? If I catch any of you walking the plank, perhaps. Gosh, should I do a pirate outfit one of these days? A pirate outfit toggle? Well, I'm working on that in my head. It'd be funny. Send me to the high seas. I would be a little too embarrassed to do a pirate accent, though. Changes the background from space to the open seas. Piratas del Caribe? I probably put a roll on the R there where it didn't need to be. Piratas del Caribe. Wong, critique me. Don't go soft. Interesting to know that pirates in Spanish is a feminine word, though. Suffering psychic damage right now. Physically recoiled from that. Yeah. I can understand the fundamentals of languages in my head, but I cannot. I cannot accent. It's a masculine term. Interesting. Okay, that defies the basic high school level Spanish I know. Interesting. Good to know. I gave Haunt psychic damage. So it's just dumb and just full of exceptions. Yeah, so's English. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little more bandage area. Okay, let me go reread the commission summary. Spanish literally contradicts its own rules all the time. Gotcha. Okay, Bro's definitely suggesting covering up, like, the hair and the dome on the side that's bandaged. But, like, the appeal of that character would be so different. It's almost funny, except when it isn't. Oh, there was a whale. There was a little meow. he's under my bed doing little meows. What in the world? I could meow back, see what he does. Meow. Talk to me. Hello, you came out. Oh. Oh, I love cats. Oh, come here. Oh, I'm not allowed to pick him up right now. You said no. Why can't I pick you up, huh? Why won't you let me love you? Do you have anything else to say? Tell me. No. He's small but not catchable. He is very not catchable when he wants to be. And when I am allowed to catch him, I get to hold him for about 12 seconds. I like to think that Graham has the cat version of ADHD, and my other cat, Simon, has the cat version of anxiety. Because he will hide in the basement when there's thunder, or like a trash can rolling by. Whereas Graham, when someone's vacuuming, even as a kitten, he would go right up to the vacuum and swat it. This is a cat that would territorially challenge the vacuum cleaner before he even weighed 5 pounds. He's my little freaky dumpster angel. He chooses fight over flight. There's some instances where he definitely chooses flight. He makes his tail puffy a lot. Graham just bapping the vacuum. Yes, he would throw hands. He would smack the hell out of it. He does it less now, but he also throws hands with catnip. Like, I'm pretty sure that what it is that when he was younger and still a bit now, like full undried catnip is a little too like saturated and smelly, like it's too intense. So like he still wants it, but when he smells like the fresh oil of like catnip, when I've like plucked a leaf or like rubbed it between my fingers so that the oils are out, he will smack it. He will absolutely just beat the hell out of it. It's delightful. He's so weird. Okay, I am going to send the commissioner the current status of this image and see if they have any thoughts. Let's lighten that a little more. I lost my cursor. There it is. Boop. Okay. Typey. Thoughts on the sketch. Boop. It has been sent for review. I am now being audited. Okay, let's also give this a save before anything else. Let me copy-paste his name instead of having to spell it, because I am not going to spell his last name correctly. Okay, save as, commissions, and save a roo. I'm gonna give the commissioner a couple of minutes to see it, just in case I still have their attention, and well, that happens. I'm gonna go nose around on Discord because everyone wants a piece of me. Oh no, Shoodles. No! I'm going to smack them with a hammer. Hold on. This is why I shouldn't have the house to myself, because I will make horrid little gags. Invasive species, yes. That actually scared Graham a little when I did that. The Shoodles, no! Wow. Die. I'm gonna have a little bit of water. I've been screaming, and also, I made the wretched decision of picking up a bag of sour Skittles. Last night when I brushed my teeth, I couldn't tell if there was just a lot of red dye left in my mouth or if, like, the surfaces of my mouth were bleeding from sour Skittles. Oh, I'm hurting my body. Okay, while we are waiting for feedback on the sketch, I don't think there's much work left to do on this. The schedule. Aside from just, like, simplifying the file a little bit, because we have a whole bunch of sketch stuff. I think everything from here down can go in this file. Yeah. Like, typing up what the schedule might actually be. That's where I'm like, I gotta start using a schedule, because it really does help people find you and know when you're gonna stream, but I'm a little stinker. The other thing I could work on is I've been doing a little work in progress animation about my Furophage character and the different things that she can turn into. The song is actually already played in this playlist. It's for Regretivator, which is a indie game, I believe, that is coming out in the near future, which has some very cool music already posted about it. So yeah, this is where it gets rudimentary, where I'm just timing out where the little jumps between the form changes is going to be, and, like, manipulating the shadow so that it, like, reacts to the jumpage. But then you get, like, a little... I'm gesturing in real life as if I have arm tracking. A little, like... Ta-da! But yeah, Mantis spotted. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of properties. My Little Pony, Lego, Splatoon. Let me get through this a little slower. You also turn off that. Invader Zim, Sonic, Hollow Knight, Minecraft, Legend of Zelda, Care Bears, Animal Crossing, Hell of a Boss, Murder Drones, Lackadaisy, Ghost and Molly McGee, Rabbids. There was a slightly longer version that had more form changes in it. But, like, it was set to different audio, and it was almost too chaotic to really follow. So going for a slower and longer song with a few less form changes really worked out in the favor there. So if I'm just gonna dink around until I eventually get, like, a reply from the commissioner, I can just goob around, draw some Legos. Am I gonna look up a reference for Legos? Do I not know Legos in my heart of hearts well enough? That would be shameful. Yeah, I'm too prideful to not freeball this. Increasingly, she never made transformations into things. Thinking of that one really garbled Rhythm Thief song meme. Hold on, do you have a YouTube link? If you can drop a YouTube link in chat, I'll play it, because I don't think I know. I gotta know. Very loud, though. Noted. Noted, noted. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, let's just start... over here with Lego hands. Boop. Another part of this animation, because I've actually been sitting on this one for a while. Not as long as the That's Not a Baby, That's a Bomb animation, but I've been sitting on this one for a while because of the music not being satisfactory until I found this song, as well as getting all the backgrounds for this, like, might stink. Like, I do not like doing background art, but I definitely want to be representing the property. Ooh, not sure if links are allowed, so you're gonna slide it in DMs. Yeah! Let me go find that. Ooh. The commissioner did get back to me. Allowed in this chat, you mean? It should be allowed, but I'm also a doobus goobus who, forgets to, like, do things that I say that I'll do. Main opinion that they have sent me on their commission is it's just plain awesome. Any... Okay, any particular changes in mind, or should I just go forth as is? Once again, loud warning. Okay. I'm gonna pause that as soon as it opens. Okay, I'm gonna put it like half volume. Oh, I see. I would almost want to do... like, if I could put any animation to this, I'd want to have, like, a spy who's trying to break into something, but they keep repeatedly stubbing their toe. It's the same toe every time, and they just distort every time. This is something I unironically enjoy, though. My taste in music is very annoying. I would genuinely listen to this on my own, which is horrifying. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. It's certainly something. It sure is. Okay, let's go back to Scribblenauts music. Okay, that distracted me. Oh yeah, I was drawing a Lego hand. I'm gonna wait for one more reply. Gosh, maybe I don't want to work on this on stream. If I should work on any animation on stream, I should make it the, that's not a baby, that's a bomb. Lego hando! Yes. Yes. Grippers. The grabbies. Let's hear it for the Lego hand! This is some Lego movie type beat. I feel like it's too big on this side. Should be good. That bend's probably a little softer. Okay, a little bit of line overflow, but that's good. I love how I'm like scolding myself. Like I should be working on the older animation that's sitting in my work in progress folder, but here I am, continuing the Lego. I'm gonna want that part line to be a little straighter. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The plastic calls. It's true. Plastique. Speaking of plastic, my ma was on a plane flight recently, and she finally watched the Barbie movie to occupy her time on the flight. Apparently it made her cry multiple times. Like, fantastic. I told you it was good. LMAO, let's go? Yeah. Honestly, drawing a Lego version of my OC is emotionally healing because our mutual friend Shadi once referred to her hair as looking like Lego hair, which absolutely destroyed me. Like the amount of psychic damage that I took, and it was on stream too. I've started drawing it a little bit differently because bro said that. Like, they're right, and it was so funny, and it was so necessary for me to hear. It destroyed me, though. It's like a instant alpha strike. Gosh, you know, the temptation to go multimedia for some parts of this and see if I can't just like 3D model a Lego instead. The temptation is there. And I always need the reason to practice Blender. In my sink pipes multiplying? What are they, drain flies? I'm gonna pour white vinegar down there. Good lord. Hi, Ace. I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. I hope there is nothing multiplying in your drain pipes. That's what they want. Are they gonna drink it? Disgusting. Horrid little beasts. I condone all, Shoodle extermination. Going well? Good. That's what we want to hear. That is the goal. This is a dolly with a double barrel. Ugh. It's your fault that Shoodle is my most used emote as of now. Usually it's stink face. Usually people love stink face. But right now it's Shoodle and I'm blaming you. You little stinker. You little stinker. A little bit of overflow there. Let me check to see. No, Commissioner has not replied to my last question. I'll work a little bit more on this then. I think we have a weird slant happening to the body right now. So I'm gonna be a little cheatster. Boop a doop a doop. Boop a doop a doop a doop. I love taking shortcuts in art. I love making things easier. Melted Lego? No! Don't hold a magnifying glass up to her. Do not. I'll cry if you melt my Legos. I'm gonna cheat here and use the line tool. It's a hard boundary. I can use a hard line. It's my party and I can cry if I want to. You use the line tool sometimes. When I refer to it as cheating, it is definitely more so in a jokey sense. I feel like some people put way too much emphasis on an artist's ability to draw perfect geometry freehand. Like it's useful and it's impressive. But it's not perfect. No, because people aren't perfect. Big surprise. Boop. Gonna walk up to her face with a dry erase marker and scribble. I mean, it's not the worst thing you could do to a Lego, I guess. Why would they give you the tools if we weren't supposed to use it? Nail polish remover. Yeah, that would strip the paint off. That's true. Do you ever just erase the identity of your Legos? Evil. Evil sentence. Okay, if this goes all the way through, it might reappear about here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I feel like we have too much width here right now. You playing with your evil Legos after you erase their identities and put different faces on them. Delightful. You chew on them. I deeply understand the tactile need to chew on some toys, but I could never do that to Legos because you risk, like, permanently denting them. And that doesn't spring back. And knowing that I've permanently, like, altered a Lego and that it won't snap into things as nicely anymore, as a child, that would just ruin me. Sometimes you'd have to use your teeth to pop a Lego out of place because they'd be, like, snapped on a little too well, and you'd leave, like, little teeth tread marks on it, and you'd be like, no, no! And then they invented the brick remover, and I wish I had that. I wish I had that when I was younger. That would have made life so much nicer. It would remove so much tragedy. Don't forget the crowbar. True. I feel like right now this hand's a little too long this way. And I kind of wish it were, like, wider in this direction. But I used the line tool here, so it's gonna be really difficult to pull off. Unless I just, like, scale it up. And then... that is an option. That is an option. It's a weird option, but it goes. Ooh, the commissioner is typing. Bandages on the other hand. Okay. Alright, I can save the little progress that I did on this. I can switch back to here. Close out that timeline. Alright, and Bro was talking about having some bandages on this hand. Which is a very fair call. Otherwise, it sounds like we should be good to do the line art on this piece. Goodness. We have a very rowdy bird over there. This morning I woke up and she somehow pulled the food dish into the cage, which is weird because the way that food dishes in bird cages usually work is you'll have the bird cage, and the bird cage will have a door that drops down just by gravity, and the food dish sits inside, but it has a ledge on the outside that prevents it from coming in. So she somehow lifted it up and then also lifted it diagonally so that it had the room to be pulled inwards with the weight of the door coming down on it, and then somehow pulled it into the cage. She's so weird. My birds are so weird. Little goobers. Okay. Copy paste this. Filter. Gaussian blur. Once I learned that some artists like to blur their sketches before they draw over them, so that, like, I think what it does is it helps you not like the sketch more than the line art, because it vagans the sketch. And with sketches, you can kind of get a sense of, like, how should I put? Like, brains like to fill in information for you. So if you have 2 lines like this, your brain can generally tell you that it's meant to be 1 line in the middle. And your brain will just sort of pick the middle ground that feels the nicest. So when you go in and you just draw 1 line, because it's not what your brain has decided is the ideal line, the platonic ideal that it came up with just by looking at lines that aren't there, it can create, like, this off feeling. And I think that by blurring the sketch, you're separating, like, this layer of tactileness that the sketch had from what it actually is. You're making it vaguer so that you're not so attached to it, I feel. What are you doing, you little dodo? You're throwing your food out of the cage. Why are you digging? She's looking right at me while she's doing this. I might have to put the, what do you call? I have, like, a screen barrier for the cages. And that can help keep Seed in the cage when they're doing evil stuff like this. Because she's just literally just kicking food out of the cage onto, like, my dresser right now. Gosh, I should do that during our break. I could take an early break and go do that. I think I'm actually gonna do that before she makes a huge mess. So we are going to take our 15-minute BRB. I'm going to make sure that she does not make a further mess in my bedroom. And we will be back after that. I will leave you with some music and it will all be hunky-dory. I will see you in a little bit. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, oh, tricked you. I'm kidding. Clicky fingers. Clicky fingers. Hi, Ace. Welcome back. Okay, we are right back at it. I have further contained the birds, so there should immediately be an ad running. I do not envy anyone who is unsubbed at the moment. Oh, hi, Poor. Hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Good to see you. What's new? What's poppin'? You got it. Bro is in ad hell. Immediately. We'll hear from them again in a moment. For now, I just draw. Boop. Okay, let's get up in this area, I'd say. I really want to still have hair coming down over here. I know bro said, like, wrap up the dome, but the character designer in me does not want to completely cover that. Hair is very integral to character design, in my experience. Is that an okay shape? Almost feels like the head's getting a little too wide in this case. But, like, letting it swoop back in might be a little better. Should be good. Chops. A little bit of a bandage here. Let it wiggle around a little because there is form going on. The shape is being distorted by the gauze that's under here. Oh, we got little kitty acts. I wonder if those are too quiet to hear. Graham's right by the window and he's doing the little chitters. He's doing little kitty chitters at the birds. Let's change this shape a little. Because I was kind of getting a tangent where those overlapped. Surely Poor is out of an ad by now. Just in case you're out of the ad. Hi! I hope you're having a good day. And if not, if you're not out of the ad, that is. I will say it again. Oh, good. Literally moments before you had said hi, I was like, oh, an ad. I don't envy anyone who isn't subbed right now. How's it going? Pretty okay. We're having some nice weather. I am working on commission artwork. I'm sleepy as always. And things are just fine. Actually, I think I want to show if the gauze pinches in and then back out. Would end up here-ish, maybe? Might be good. We can show a little more of the tape up here. I completely forgot until now that the commissioner was interested in seeing a version without the gauze going on too. I'll just manually edit it later once we get the full line art in. I don't think I need to worry too much right now. Let me... Okay, just peek that. So I got one stray part of the hair flipping in before it goes out. A little bit of texture there, and then out again. You want to show a little bit of the ear? That would actually be a prime spot to get just a little peek of it in. Alright, I'm going to soften the point of this chin a little. Otherwise, should be pretty good. This is where we get to go a little anime with the nose shapes. I could lean heavily into the Soul Eater influenced, which is where they really emphasize the bottom of the nose. I'm gonna have a very light ghost of this version of the sketch back there, just because I need a little more definition. I love drawing crazy smiles on characters. I think that's probably my favorite thing, actually, is letting people have devilish and unhinged expressions. Like drawing colon threes. You're valid. Sometimes they can be evil and devilish colon threes. They don't all have to be benign. Let me corrupt you. Let me bring you to the dark side. Come hither. Yeah! Yeah! Less than colon 3 C. That's the mood. Less than colon 3 C is always the mood. It's a new game that is having a playtest this weekend. Ooh, which game? The only things that are like new that I really have any radar on is content warning and regretivator. X Defiant. Oh, I haven't heard of that one before. That is entirely new to me. A little Swiss cheese hat. Bro needs some new drip. This character needs to go shopping, for real, for real. I kind of want to erase this divider here in the hair. I think that'll do it good. You just don't need like a hard division there, I think. It serves no purpose. let's get up in this eye. I can get a little textural in this area, which should be fun. Okay, gonna be real delicate in this area. This is where we are getting a lot of little details. A little bit more out here. Ooh, creepy. This design, I'm realizing, reminds me of the Vocaloid Fukase. Bro has a lot of weird textures and just like general wear and tear on their design. Like it looks like... It makes Fukase look like a plastic doll that like partially melted. You're tempted to make an Angry Bird cardinal into a Wrath Sparrow. That's hilarious. Their bodies are like streamlined for like throwing themselves at you like as hard as possible, like they dive bomb you. Oh, that's delightful. Tiny cardinals that peck at things near their territory 20 times their size. Excellent. Now you need to make their natural predator a green pig. Oh, maybe they make their nests on the ground? And that's why they have such, like, territorialism and conflict, like, directly bird to predator, is because of their nesting choices. Because the only other way to do that would be to have, like, tree pigs, arboreal pigs, and that scares me. If pigs could climb trees, I think I would move to Antarctica. Do not like pigs. The oinkers, they scare me. I look at Piglet from Winnie the Pooh, and I know what he will become, what horrors he is capable of, and I do not trust that child. Okay, I'm gonna BS a little knot into here. I'm not gonna look up how to actually tie this little bow tie that bro has got going on. I'm far too lazy for that. Okay. I think that should be good. At the very least, it does its job. Boop. There's another area where you could show like a little bit of battle damage. To have part of this torn up. I really need to take Buddy just to like a Goodwill so that they can get like a cheap new suit. I'm not gonna stop roasting this little brat. I kind of like having the hair a little overgrown in the back. Like their hair used to be shorter and they're just kind of letting it go at this moment. Like the appearances are slipping. Okay, I'm actually gonna make a new layer right now just to get this line streamlined and have an easier time erasing it. Whoop. Okay, get that button in there, or Can you guys hear the scampering of paws? Because there is scampering of paws going on in the background. Good lord. Okay, Graham is more like a dog than a cat sometimes. He has a racquetball that he likes to play with. And if you're hearing that specifically, it's a very distinct noise. Those beans are being abused. It's his braking system. You must replace your cat's brakes every so often, because they get worn out very quickly. Disclaimer, do not replace your cat's beans. Bean abuse. What? What a term. What a term. Okay. Bouton. Boop. Boop. Should be good. Okay, and I want a little more width into the torso here. Maybe I'll do those folds in that area later, because I definitely want to get those right. And for now, we just kind of got as much as we need. Gonna transfer the lower layer. Flippy. When I flip this, this, I kind of realized that I want to see more of the rim down here and press this up a little bit. I'm glad I've checked that. Let's work with it flipped for the moment being. Okay, pockets. Ooh, actually. How about that? So this line right here probably curves in a little too well. Otherwise, we're all good. So I want to see like just a little part of where the belt loops would be on that seam back there. Ooh. Oh, so sleepy. Okay, up in here. We can give like a couple of ruffles in here. Should be good, should be okay. I think I do want to give a little more width to the hip on this side. Like let it come down more before we push it in. Yeah, I think that's a little better for the dimensionality here. And now, maybe a good time to get some more of this arm in here. Get that, like, get that contour in. That's what I'm going for right now. Okay, just some little bits. Ooh, okay. Right up in here, I think, is where we're gonna get the most mileage out of showing some kind of bunching up of the fabric in the armpit. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna turn this sketch up a little, and we're gonna follow this instead, just because hands are so fiddly. I really want to get a more exacting shape in here. Okay, knuckle 1, knuckle 2, knuckle 3. Little peek of the rest of the fingers. I think that's good. And we get the rest of these bandages in. Some more bunching up here near the joint. I think Homie probably has their fingertips exposed, just because that's pretty important for interacting with like modern technology, and this character is from a modernish setting. Go transfer lower layer and clean this corner up just a little. Okay. Now we can go back to this. I'm changing the balance of which is more prominent right now though, in terms of the blurred sketch and the original sketch. Now here, we get to do some of the mecha hand. We are literally going to do this piece by piece because that is going to give us the best tangibility on these funky little joints. Oh, actually, let's do this part of the thumb first instead. Okay, some more bits of the knuckles up in here. Okay. Oh right, I wanted the gem in the hand to overlap the inner part of the thumb a little bit too. Just transfer to lower layer, lower that opacity a little. And do this. Okay, just a little bit more over there. Or actually, maybe what we want is a zigzagging formation. That'll give it some good, like, visual intricacy, and it will pull people's eye to it as opposed to just being a very flat and generic shape, I think. And then I'll reinforce the outer line of it just a little bit so that it's bold and that we have like soft lines going on inside. And I think that should be neat. Clean up that area just a little bit. I also want to change the roundness in this joint here a little. Otherwise, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna unflip. Okay, and up in here we want a little bit of the bunching happening. I'm gonna squish this around. Cheaty McCheaterson mode, activate. Let's do a safety save right now, actually. I haven't saved in a minute, so that's done. My due diligence as someone with half of a brain cell active has been completed. Okay, some more funky wrinkles in this contour. Actually, let me back it up by one there. Okay. I'm gonna squish that one in a little. It's a little too prominent, I think. Okay, I think the shoulders could use a little bit of a warp. Like this, come down here a little, and this could be pushed in and up. It should make it feel a little more even, I think. Okay, as for everything else here, let's do a little Y shape in there, I think. Maybe? It's definitely interesting. Okay. Then let's address the shoes next. I'm gonna put just like a little scuff in the toe happening here. These things are being bunched up. I think the nicest part of this character's outfit, in terms of like what hasn't been giving battle damage, is probably the shoes. If this character has invested anything into any part of a new wardrobe, I think it's the shoes. And I'm gonna believe that with my whole heart. Alright, and I wanna slip my eraser pen in here just to get the width a little more visible there. Make sure there's like a set boundary of distance happening there. Otherwise the lines will get too close and get too muddied when you zoom out a certain extent. And I hate that. Okay, put that eyelet in there. So let's do a little scuff there on the fabric. A little piece of tangibility. Okay, and then from here, we have some more shredded wardrobe. And I'm gonna ignore the ankle and calf for a moment and just focus on the shoe. So what's happening here is on this foot, the big toe is on this side, and on this foot, the big toe is on this side because of the crissy-crossy. So I'm trying to keep a little sense of that in the shape language of the foot. Which isn't the easiest, but I think it'll help the readability of the design a little bit. Okay, big ol' eyelet in there. Okay, now I think we can fiddle with the ankle a little. It's usually the inner part of the ankle that has more prominence, isn't it? Come to think. So I'm not gonna fuss too much about the outside, but here we should see a more extreme accentuation of the ankle bone. Ooh, and then right now it also looks like that's going straight in. So let's clean that up and then have the shape exhale outwards as the shoe goes around it a little bit. And there's the outside of that, which actually makes me want to go back and change this area a little bit. Should be a little nicer. Let's put a little outward scuff this way, just to show like the face vertically before it goes horizontally. Okay. I am going to distort the toe area just a little bit more, just to kind of flatten out the weight that's going on, where they are pressing their weight down. Otherwise, I am pretty satisfied with those shoes. I often find myself wishing that I could, like, telegraph some of my modern art back to, like, the 12-year-old version of me. Not necessarily for any reason that's wholesome, but just to kind of flex on 12-year-old Connor and to see if, like, they would be wowed. Like, I'm sure there's tons of ways to make that wholesome. Like, oh, so I can show myself that the future is bright and I'm gonna have grown so much. No, I want to see that little kid's jaw drop. I want them to try and form a parasocial relationship with their future selves. That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever said. But it's true. It's true. It's all true. I want younger Connor to be deeply jealous of current Connor. Little Connor was a work in progress, but a half-decent person still, so I put that all with a lighthearted jest. Okay, little rubber grippy at the bottom. We love details. We love details. Scramble-a-bampus. Actually, I've been pronouncing that wrong all this time, and I know it. I know I've been pronouncing it wrong, but in my mind, it's Scramble-a-bampus. I should give pronouncing it correctly a good try. Sacabam-bam. Sacabam-baspis? Sacabam-baspis. 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 Sacabam-bam... No. I like Scramble-a-bampus better. Okay. I could show the commissioner where this is at right now, but I'm also very confident that I could just jump to color. Your favorite stupid fish? That face. The face on that little buddy is a mood. Sounds like a name straight out of the fossil record. Go Google it. There's a very funny... I don't know if it's technically a taxidermy or if it's a model of the fish's face, but it went viral because it's so shaped. It's so shaped. Okay, I am gonna send the commissioner a work in progress shot. I'm sending them a peek. Boop. The blobby round one? When you say blobby, we're not referring to an actual blobfish. But its face does seem to be very round. Actually, I could show stream too. I could go find Sacabambaspis. Oh. Tringle. Oh yeah, it's a genus of jawless fish. Okay. Let me... Oh, here's another good one. Oh, it's the forward-facing eyes. They look like googly eyes. Oh, someone made a plushie. Someone made a marketable plushie. Oh, you need it? Let me see, what else? Someone drew Bochi the Rock as a Sacabambaspis. That's an anime I still need to watch. I hear very good things about it. What a dude. What a little guy. Look at the little nose holes, too. It's just everything. Everything about the face here. It's all right there. It's all right there. So thing-coated. Okay. We can do the color on this guy. The main colors we're going for is purples and pinks. Sacabambaspis Furophage. I doubt that thing qualifies as an apex species. Not non-canonical. Would never happen. I'm crushing your dreams with the heel of my boot. Okay, I already see... oh, never mind. I thought I saw a little bit of a gooey area where... Oh wait, maybe it's just one pixel. Ah, there it is. There it is. It's right there. It's 1 pixel. Boop. It's 2 pixels. Wah, so mean. Oh, are you injured? Are your feelings hurt? Do you need to go in the ambulance? Top 10 things to say to start a fight. Wait. Oh, so baby. So baby coded. Okay. Purples and pinks. That's actually more of a blue when you grab it. Just funky. Never say those words again. 200 psychic damage attack. I'm pretty good at producing words that send people into a frenzy, it seems. Hello, every pony. Bazinga! One of these days, Haunt is going to beat me to death with, like, the bottoms of their fists. I will be rendered into a pulpy paste. And it will be just... Would I say it'd be a just death? Are you making a Homestuck reference? Are you making a Homestuck reference in the year of the Lord 2024? Anyways, yes, God tear me up, Captain. Am I catching a Homestuck reference? This looks good for neither of us. And I think we're not allowed to sit at any lunch tables now. So true, bestie. Shaking your hand. We are being shoved into a locker as I speak. Okay, let's go for a way more saturated purple for this gemstone that's in this area. Just get a little peeksy of it. You can feel the cold metal already pressing against your skin. Do like a slightly darker color for the pants. Ooh, I didn't draw the wrappings on the leg yet. That's something we'll have to go back and do in a moment. But yeah, little darker pants, and we can actually recycle this purple up here under the trim of the hat. Boop. Oh, gotta turn the tolerance down. Way down. Way down? Hello? Okay, there we go. Ooh, there's some areas in here that also need a little bit of overflow adjustment. I'm gonna sneeze again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You didn't hear that? That didn't happen. You drop a snack? Hi, Spencer. Hi. Nom 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 nom. You missed Sacabambaspis. The Sacabambaspis. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why that's not coloring. I am so smart. To introduce myself to... You don't know. You don't know about Sacabambaspis. This poor fool. Ooh, also realized that's gonna be a different color. Prepare for triangle. Prepare for trongle. Alright, we're pulling it back up again. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Here he is. He is here. Oh, fantastic. There you go, Spencer. That's your context. Enjoy. Shark-sided morphs into one of these. Oh, that feels so correct. Oh, that's so based of them. So based of them. Boop. Okay, and then I was gonna go back and we're going to fill in some lines for the wrappings. Let's put that 4, yeah. When I do a large amount of wrappings, I like to throw in a couple like primary lines and then segment them from there, and that tends to get the job done fairly quickly. You can put a couple of little scuffs around where the ankle bone would be disturbing the shapes. You were looking at the character and hearing Haunt's reaction, and you were expecting a lecture about that community-voted shitpost quest line in Pathfinder. Fantastic. Okay, back up to here. What else? Go back to this purple, I think. Ooh, I forgot a little bit of the heel right here. It goes up here. Oh, we also didn't do the shoelaces yet. Okay. Shoob laces. Shooby-doob, shooby-doob. Am I insane? Chat, be honest. Am I insane? The fact that I need to answer that question says enough. But are they gonna put me in a room? A rubber room? With rats? 'Cause rats make me crazy. I'm insane. I am. Copy paste. Oh, Shoodle! No! Anything but that. Anything but the Shoodles. Shoodles make me crazy. If you put me in a rubber room with Shoodles, I wouldn't survive. Okay, shoob laces. Shoob laces. There, and I'm actually gonna leave them as a separate layer so that I can, like, be really lazy about coloring it too. It'll tear me apart long before I lose my mind. Oh! A robot! Hi, robot! Okay, I gotta go into here. Okay. Where's my mod tools? Where's my mod tools? Nope, I gotta open mod view, don't I? It's a robot! It's a robot! Robor. Where? Mod tools? No, that's stream info. Oh gosh, I haven't had to moderate anything in forever. That's a bot, yes. Do not click. Oh gosh, I'm so smart. Where is it? Anything? Do not trust Adam042010. Not with a username like that. What if I did /ban? That should work. Banned. Haha. Get wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Loser. Haha. Another one? Are we gonna be playing whack-a-mole? That's neat. Okay, let's just do the same thing. Okay. Get wrecked? Anyone else? Anyone else? Go on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on. Show me your scan link. It's okay. I'm only gonna hurt you lots. Okay? I'm only gonna hurt you lots. Okay. Cowards. Fantastic. Okay, back to coloring. Back to art. I'm just gonna have the viewfinder for that open too, so I can destroy them. Only throw you in the shoodle pit and take my remaining bones to make ornate furniture with. True. True. You can recover from that. It's fine. Ooh, the areas in here are too small and fiddly for me to just smoothly fill it. I gotta eke in there with the brush. Okay, it's time to pick a funny little pink color. Let's... Actually, first and foremost, let's lock this. And do a couple of faces of this. All shined up. And then one that's extra dark. Yeah, that's cool. And then from there, I'll pick a pinkish tone that has a good feng shui with that. Boop. Ooh, the area scaling. Okay. It's like a purpley pink. I think that's fun and cool, though. Ooh, now that we don't have the area scaling turned on, it's like there's lots of little gray bits in there, but it's fine. It's fine. Then we're gonna put the pinkish color down here as well. Boop. That is a gouache brush. Why am I on the gouache brush? On this layer, really easy. Ooh, that's, oh, it's not a multiply, that's why. Okay. There. For the shoelaces. That's cool. Not to toot my own horn, but I like that. That's looking cool. Okay, I'm gonna do a separate layer for some of these colors. Just so that I can real easily go boop, 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 boop. Just for the bandages. Okay. Now, I'm actually using two subtly different blues in here. And I hope that adds some visual interest to things. Like there's like a yellower white and there's a bluer white. Off to watch some birds with the field guide. Freaking awesome. Watch where you step. I don't know if you have poison ivy in your area, but I hope you avoid it. I hope you spot some fun burbs. Why are you stink facing? Hello? Why have I earned a stink face? Are you wishing ill things to, are you wishing ill things upon the birdwatchers? Poison ivy cannot survive in this cursed climate. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's definitely me being my own region-brained. You wish ill things all the time. There's a pool of negative energy coming from this one corner of chat, and it's growing mushrooms. It's growing mushrooms. Okay, okay, I think there's a little bit of an overflow that we're missing there. Throw in that whitish color there. And then the skin tone. Maybe a little grayer. Little yellower, little grayer, little lighter. Yeah, there's my white boy. The things I say on the internet. Goodness. Okay. Let's commit to having these fingers exposed for touchscreen purposes. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Actually, I could show a little bit if I think of yeah, that. Do we want that? Shoodle's eating the garden? Ugh, the worst summertime pest ever. Literally horrid. Rancid little creatures. Okay, I can merge these layers together now. That's fine. I think I want to go bluer for the hair. How's... little lighter? Get like a really dark shadow in there, maybe? I wonder if this blue would actually be better for the bow tie going on here. Just to spread the colors out a little bit more and have a little spot of interest there. And that way this isn't a completely isolated blue. Yeah, I think that does it good. We can also make the body of the cane this really dark blue, and that might It's really hard to tell, actually. Be a little lighter? I'll roll with it. Oh. All right now, fellas. Okay, then we just got the robot hand and a little bit of like a couple of like highlights and shades that we want to put in some areas. I can merge that down, new layer. I think I also want to hop into here real quick and also add a drop shadow into this area. Just to really get like that menacing vibe going on in there. Really like monopolize on it. And I can also clean up some of the overflow in here while we're zoomed in the area anyways. I'm also going to darken the eyebrow here. I always find that darker eyebrows work better for expressions. Yeah. Okay, now it's just us and the robot arm. Let's take that bandage blue, darken it a lot, and then throw some highlights into the area. Go boop. Boop. And badoink. And we don't need too many of these. We just need a couple to get across that they are metallic and reflective. Heck, we can even take the brightest part of this gemstone and show a little bit of it here. Okay, and maybe just a little halo on the edge there too. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun, I like that. I haven't actually really been liking the slight yellowish in the other colors that we've grabbed, so I'm gonna go back into those, desaturate it further. Boop. Yeah, there's still a little bit of a visual difference between the tones that we're picking, but I think it'll be better. I am gonna draw a pupil into here. I think I can also get away with a little bright spot on the neck. And just because I want to, a little drop shadow back there in the in the hair. Will just help get us a little bit of depth going on in the area. Okay, and the other thing that I wanted to do was to add a little shiny into here, just to kind of show off that these are like good shiny loafers. Probably a little more saturated than that. Yeah, that's probably closer to what I want. Gonna get up in this business and taper it off a little better though. And one over here. Okay. Let's see, I should be able to hide the reference folder. I'm gonna change the tone of the background. What else? There's a little bit of overflow in here I can get at, a little bit here. And then something else that I could do is to get into this area. Let's also use, where's the selection pen? There it is. Okay. Then let's pick up like a hatching brush. Here's noise. Here's like a cotton. Ooh, okay. Lower the opacity on that, and then another layer of the same exact freaking thing, but a little bit closer. Ooh. Ooh, I think that's a good addition. I also really want to keep adding things, even though it's just supposed to be a flat color commission. I want to add just a little bit of highlights. These could be brighter, or yeah, like more saturated, but I'll do that in a second. And then kind of want to have like a fade to these where they get softer near the bottom. Okay. That does a lot. Okay, I'm glad I did that. I make it look so easy. Thank you. Thank you. I also almost forgot to put a little color in on the button. We'll just use the purple. And on an honor level with that art. Thank you. I also appreciate the level of atrocity is committed with the pun. Okay, merge with layer below, filter, blur. No, that... I'm gonna want to use a manual blur for that because that's too much. The Otterosity Delightful. What the otter doing? We're working on a commission. We have a crazed twink in a business suit who has lived through a couple of fires and timeline resets. His name's Noah. I'm gonna kick his shins and take his lunch money. Crazed Twinkie, love that title. You would. His name actually is Noah. His name's not Noah, get the nuke. It just so happens to be another Noah. Throw a snowball and bones, like only one? Is this what the nuke was for the whole time? Is this what the nuke was for this whole time? Okay, anything else? Anything else? Shoelaces. The commissioner's also gonna want one without the bandages. Who's the real one? Riffy, you know me? You gotta make the shot. You gotta make the shot. Only you know Noah well enough to pick between the clone and the twink. Which implies that the original Noah is also a clone, but come on. Got the one slur fit. How bad can I be? Bro's purple instead of green, though. Okay, I'm showing off this version. And I'm gonna ask, you also wanted an alt with the bandages off. Yeah? Question mark, sent. Oh, have I been boy moded? I've been boy moded. Hi. Hi, Ako. Good to see you. Scrumble, scrumble, scrumble. Okay, I've asked them if they still want the alts for the character. Been lurking? Heck yeah. Good to hear from you. I'll do a little save for now. Now, we'll just go back to, him. Fish. Oh no, poor fish. If the commissioner takes a minute to respond, I can go back to drawing Lego. we can just draw up some Legos until they respond. Okay, gotta have this open. You give me a prime? Thank you, Whippy. Thank you. As always, I hope you're taking care of yourself first. Anything that you do beyond that to support us is well appreciated. Little glow sticks. Should I make myself like a rave emote? It could happen. I've actually never been to a rave in my life. I just know they have glow sticks. Be funny. Support the otter, thank you. Be funny. The temptation to drink the glow stick juice. Whippy sub. Yeah! Whippy sub with Prime. They look scary and weird social gatherings. Yeah. It's a dark, sweaty room where you can't tell who it is that's bumping up on you. I get the joke now. Get throttled like Bart Simpson. Okay, Lego arm. Little Lego arm, I think. Hold on, I need to do this at like 0.4, actually. Boop. should be good. I think we would see part of the shoulder over here. Be it one next year? Eyeing eyeballs. Are you going to a convention? Convention? Alright. The perspective here is all askew. So I will scoot it. I think we need to make this thinner here too. Rippy, Noah, and you are going to a con? Freaking excellent. Help, Akko is making you socialize. You're socializing right now. There's just less sweat involved. You can do it. I believe in you. And if it gets too loud and too sweaty, go take a break. You deserve plenty of breaks in big social crowds. Is this a severe betrayal of your trust, Rippy? Gonna meet Mama Verity and you're gonna like it. I can't save you. I can't save you, Rippy. You're on your own. You know I can't contend with Akko. She'll destroy me. Can no longer recover from this betrayal. Hug? Rippy, hug? Please? Please? I don't know their place. If I could flip you off with this model. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. You may be deaf, but you can't kill me. Maybe you might forgive, maybe? Blink, blink, blink. Who can resist? I might be evil. I might be a little evil. Akko has a level of authority over me, but she can't make me stay dead. Okay, got that crazy hair. Can't you? Why are we making Lego Sonic? The amount of things my OC has been called delights and astounds. Thank you. This is going in the treasure box right next to my heart. The Jonkler! Yeah, it's kind of Jonkler. I'll give you that one. Ace is grooving. How you schmooving all that so fast, huh? I'm gonna have to read this. Poo-poo and toilet bowl? No individual care. Poo-poo and spaghetti? Everyone upsetty. Quote the Jonkler. I'm gonna be thinking about this one for a while. We really live in a society. Society. Oh, a lurk! Glad to have caught you, Noah. Whatever you get up to, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Shoop. Lego Sonic. I'm gonna be thinking about Lego Sonic. I'm gonna be tossing and turning in bed at night going, ugh, Lego Sonic! It's gonna haunt my dreams. As it should. Ooh, okay, that perspective is wonky. Probably have to go more like that. It's gonna what my dream? Oh, fantastic, hauntastic. What does it feel like to have a monopoly on a word? To have relevancy in simple conversation in which you've not been invoked? Does it summon you? Does it make your nose itch? Can you feel it in your bones? Haunt, 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 haunt. How did that feel? Deranged. It made me feel deranged. Okay, and then this points down more and is less prominent. Yeah, that's perspective. That's perspective. Okay, and then hit people with hammers. Hit people with hammers. Hit people with hammers. Hit people with hammers. Okay, up, boop, boop, badoink. Where's that one image of like a doodle person with a thumbs up and an arrow pointing at them, and behind the arrow it just says deranged? Yeah. Yeah. That's how I be feeling. That's the mood. It's indeedy the mood. Okay, Lego foot. Lego foot next. Doop. That might be too tall this way and not wide enough this way. I actually think this sketch here might be pretty okay to closely follow. So we are going to do that. Badoink. Ooh, actually, let's angle this in way more. Staring on the GUI? Oh, started on the GUI. I have not been able to open the files yet, like just because of busyness, not because there's like something wrong with the files. So hopefully that will get to happen in the near future. I am just so very spaghetti-brained and wanted in many places lately. I appreciate being checked in, though. Checked in on. It also helps me remember. Huggies. A phrase that I've adopted lately is that everyone wants a bite of me, but I'm just nibbles at the moment. You needs that lot? Heck freaking yeah. Imagine a society where hugging is illegal. Just crumbs. I'm a little more than crumbs. Crumbs would be like, I can't get by and do my daily, like, diligences. Whereas, like, nibbles is like, I still have stuff to offer people. It's just not giving them my fullest attention that I could be. A society where hugging is illegal Sending the Shoodles there. Cool! New war crime just dropped. Actually, that probably qualifies as biological warfare, so I don't know if that's new. Would you, like, airdrop them? Like salmon? Like how people will, like, bring in, like, an airplane full of fish and, like, drop the hatch on a lake just to help, like, the population? Because that's what I'm imagining. It delights and upsets me at the same time, of course. We drop the whittlest Shoodles of mushroom variety. Wait, are the... I guess we did compare them to a mycelium before. Oh god, are they fungus? Is this how The Last of Us starts? Oh no. The apocalypse. Woe, apocalypse be upon thee. Whatever they eat the most. Ah. So their composition changes Shoodle to Shoodle and environment to environment. Giving them that much adaptability is dangerous. Because unstable genetic makeup. And I guess if they're kind of like a Grey Goose scenario where they're just making more of themselves, that would also fit it heavily. I don't like this science anymore. This science is scaring me. This is not the science I signed up for. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Ooh. Squish this. Uppies, 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 yeah. Although now I don't think it's wide enough, so... I'll take it back this way. I should make an official Doodle Connor Pokemon team. Because I think there's some fun stuff I could do with just generally playing into some of the ideas that have cropped up here. This leg does not go to screen left enough still. Okay, let's back it up, back it up. Yeah, there's a disconnect in the perspective here. For me, in my cooking channel on the server. Oh, scamble, 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 scamble. Trying to figure out which server. Is it the D&D server? Scrolling, 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 scrolling. Everyone's posted in my chat, but me. Oh, happy little blocks. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta show. Eee. The large, heavily dilated eyes are hilarious. This is like a Bob Ross dealie? That's adorable. Thank you. Absolutely vibing. Okay. Tax paid. Do know it's never mandatory, but I appreciate it. It's adorable. I also got a reply back from the commissioner, so I'm gonna do a save on this as is. Because I did confirm they want us to do a version without the... without the bandages. So let's actually make a folder so that I can copy all of this into there and just have a duplicate. Everything else here we can delete. I forgot you had stream open and had to mute to let the ad play, and apparently muting the video itself will cause the ads to pause when jumping to another tab. We sure live in a society. If it's an inspo, but the art gives Soul Eater vibes. Yes, actually, if I open one of the references, we were very specifically angling for the Maka smile. As for everything else, yeah, I get the vibes. Maka. When I was in high school, I was more of a bookworm. And so when I was getting to Soul Eater with some high school pals, people would refer to me as Maka. Before I got to Corona, who I then much more heavily identified with. So I was both Maka and Corona. They also referred to me as Pearl from Steven Universe, but the original Pearl, so I was the OGP. High school's silly, bro. You can tell that I hung out with the nerds, though. Okay. Your friends and you had the Reaper Maka chops as their greeting. Yeah, no, I would do Maka chop jokes. Wait, what? We are talking about the Soul Eater anime. Which, honestly, I should pick up the manga sometimes, because I know that the manga is paced better than the anime and goes on for a lot longer. You'd probably enjoy that. Okay, we're gonna name this folder with patch, copy paste, and name this no patch. Soul Eater, all you remember is when you first saw the mere existence of Excalibur. Death Jr., his name's Death the Kid! His name's Death the Kid. How dare you? I'm gonna tell on you. Okay, time to get up in this business. Because we are erasing stuff. I love doing art and then undoing art, because I don't plan the best. Forgot Dr. Stein being the greatest of all time. He's a little creepy. But yeah. Yeah, a little hard to argue with. Or, Spirit. Yeah. Spirit's kind of baby girl, but also a total fail. And, Black Star. I like Black Star, but there's a number of people who severely do not like Black Star's character, and I totally get it. Soul Eater was a lot of fun by memory. Spirit Consumer Stevens. That's his whole name? That's his whole name? Who was Black Star? He says Yahoo. You forgot a man named Spirit exists. Yes, Maka's dad. Maka's whole dad. That pathetic man thing. Yes, Soul Eater Evans. Yes. Ah. Okay, now I get it. It's like wordplay. Okay. I'm trying to remember what this line here is for. Oh, that's the other part of the patch. Okay. Oh, was that the dad who was overly protective of their daughter? Yeah. I wouldn't even say that he was completely overprotective, but he was being rejected by her due to the divorce that happened between him and Maka's mom. So it was him constantly vying for her attention, and also generally being a decent dad outside of him just generally being like a stink bag. A clip of them from an anime clip compilation of two entertainers gaslighting the hell out of him. Oh yeah! Yeah. Okay. We are giving him a robotic dome with some burn areas. That's what's happening here. I'm actually gonna take this, pull it up top, and have it very lightly in the background just so that I know where the patch used to be. Now this might be a little icky, but I really like the idea of the bottom eyelid being fully intact. And then everything else, like, above that is where Bro has been injured. Let's give them, like... a robotic eye going on in here. Trying to get this line just right, and it's infuriating me. I think that's good. And then in this area, we'll have a bolt. And then up here is where the divider's gonna be. Where we can show some of the burn marks. Okay. I think from here, we can give just a little indication of a brow ridge. What else do we want here? Or is that good? Maybe good. The fact that we have like an eyelid droop going on, I'm not sure if I love it or if I hate it. Do a little bit of the burn up there as well. Let's color that and see how we like it. First and foremost, I'm gonna get up in this business and make sure that we pre-fill some of the area where the color overlap is going to be obvious, because we are working on top of a piece that already had a layer of color going on in it. Boop. Yeah, okay, gotta do up here as well as here. I can also, boop, that there. Okay, and then from here I can just sort of clean up that overflow a little bit. Okay, good start. Okay, lock that in. Close gap by 1. That should do it. Okay, and we're gonna need a redder color going on in here. Maybe a little more rusty red. Okay, let's go full white for the pupil. Let's take the purple from the gemstone for the iris here. And then get a really dark color for the interior of the eye. I think that's cool. Alternatively, if we do it with a white eye, it might look a little too normal. Like it might not read as robotic enough. We'll definitely get an opinion from the commissioner as well. Okay, some of that plating in there. I could put some aperture lines into here. That's interesting. And I think it does help the readability of the eye. Ooh, Sleepy Wolfie, hi! Good to see you. It's been a minute. I hope you have been having a good day. I hope things are going well. What's new? What's poppin'? Oh, little cat floral dance. I love that. That's adorable. Fantastic. Snack. I must get. And it's out of there. You had 2 days off this week, so you're vibing? Heck freaking yeah. You did like a staycation? You take good care of yourself? Do anything fun? Huh? What's new? What's poppin', huh? Aggressively hyper at you. Okay, and then if we get a highlight on the robotic part, that may be good. Mostly housework? Play games with your partner and sleep? Yeah, that's total staycation vibes. Good self-care. Love to see it. Okay, little itty bitty highlights going on in here. And I think I'm gonna want to do one drop shadow in here as well. Boop. And up in here as well. Okay. I also realized that there's a little bit of color overflow in here, so I'm gonna have to fix that on both, but real quickly. Oh, more snack. Hi, Night. Hi, good to see you. I'll get that in a second. First, just gotta fix up the coloring there. Okay, there we go. This has made me realize that I should probably have a peak of the burn coming out from underneath the patch as well. So let me lower the opacity on this. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, there's the liner. Just gonna copy pasta. Boop. Boink. Oof, more little coloring errors in here. Okay. Let me sweep around here. Once you really zoom in, you start noticing little things like that. And as an artist, it will drive you bonkers. It will drive you bonkus of the clonkus. Okay, grab that red. Blomp, blomp. Okay, yeah, just a good little sneaky peek. We don't want that? What? We don't want what? You can actually see the oil integration on your drawing tablet in the right light. It's kind of crazy. Like your hand oil? Oh, to go a little bonkus. Gotcha. I've always been a little bonkus. Example. Eating salmon off the floor. Oh, it's a bonker. It's a bonker. Okay, I'll do a save. Delicious floor salmon. True. Okay, space these out. Okay, flatten image. And then send to the commissioner. Okay. By the time they reply, I don't think we'll have much time to wrap this up in any way more. So I think for now, we'll save. And because I'm a bit super tired, I'm a bit crazy tired, I'm falling face first on the floor. I'm gonna go see who is rateable today. Dollcraft. Oh! This is probably Dolly playing Minecraft. A good number of streamers who want to avoid having kids on their adult channels have been using games and demos instead of the actual category. So that way it's harder for kids to find, which I think that is a delightfully smart strategy. Though, ooh, Greek is working on art. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read Greek. As usual, I like to angle for people who are with less viewers at the time of rating, and they're also doing art, so that's a good tonal match. Okay. Do /raid Greek Celtics. So, Greek is an artist. They draw dragons and fae things, and they expect a level of maturity out of you. So, be good to Greek, be good to each other, and most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourselves as well, okay? An otter infestation. If you go in there and you post Shoodle at Greek, I don't know how confused they're gonna be. That could be wild. But yeah, thanks for coming today. Y'all have a good one. Oh, that's an evil face. That's an evil face. Oh, what hell am I bringing? Release the Shoodles. Alright. Onwards. Onwards, my army! Ta-ta! I send thee forth! Oh, chaos.